for some compliments. Ha ha, it's such a waste when little girls grow into their mother's face. But little girls are learning how to cut and paste and pucker up their lips until they suffocate. Ha ha.
Currently, the standard of beauty can be summed up to possess an extremely sculpted, slim, spotted body that can still be considered beautiful and healthy. It is remarkable that this pattern change by society causes people to try to achieve perfection, failing most of the time, while developing traumas and mental or physical illnesses. In short, around the 1990s, models began to dictate standards of beauty that were later adhered to by society, and that basically required the perfection of those who sought to be accepted or well seen by the rest of their peers. With the media as a main influencer of society and a great supporter of the ideals mentioned before, it will become increasingly difficult to change them in favor of the mental and physical health of citizens, taking into account that a large part of the population seeks and demands perfection, disregarding what it will have to give to obtain it.
With the advancement of technology and consequently with the advancement of several areas on the rise of humanity, fashion could not be exempt from also involving. The evolution of technology led fashion to a process of standardization and globalization of style because with the creation of social networks and media, it became much easier from the big brands, magazines, or celebrities dictated the fashion pattern that would be trending. Consequently, with the increase of consumerism, people around the world try to fit into this pattern, which can be very harmful to health, local and national culture and the people's view of fashion. The standardization of fashions happen by identifying some peoples who consider others aesthetically beautiful. The problem lies precisely in this identification because people usually part of minorities are not included in this identification group, among them fat people, LGBTs, black peoples, indigenous, etc.
It's common for people not to be fully represented in some places, especially when the media that often leads to believe in unfanciful reality. Yes, we live in a world of appearance, and it is extremely difficult to bear it. Well, some seek aesthetic producers which may not be good to as expected. Others create a totally dangerous and unbelievable feeling routine. And of course, the numerous psychological problems caused by the difficulty of self-obsessions that lead to sad and rebel endings in someone's life.
Know that it is not easy to deal with the world of fashion in the beach, where people are represented in an immeasurable way. However, we cannot give up on disconnecting from these standards. Every day find a guys and second learn to like you and value yourself. Know who you are, beauty is nothing. Prioritize you and your health, because in addition to all the psychological fatigue that life your personal causes. Subjecting yourself to crazy diets, exercise exercises, and too many or dubious interventions
Can also be harmful to your physical health. We live in a world where mainly women are put all the time in rankings and ranked by their kind of beauty. It is absolutely normal to grow up thinking that we need to be more beautiful, but there is a small detail that conveniently forgot to tell you. This is not competition. You are a man, not a vase that needs to be molded to stay the way society wants. If no one told you that today you are beautiful, you are capable, and being unique is what makes you special, then that's it. Take care of yourselves and don't forget that the best fashion is health, body, and mind. Bye bye.